Hello and welcome to the Climbing Daily Wednesday news show. Today we're summing up the end of the Japanese World Champs.
Indeed.
Youth Champs.
And lots of other stuff.
Yeah, loads. Now, last week saw the finals of the combined World Championships in Japan. Now, similar to last week, we can't show you the video footage because it's been more than 3 days for the IFSC, but we're going to tell you the winners because this is important, as this World Championship combined event acted as the qualifier for the Olympics in Tokyo next year. In the men's comp, Japan's Tomoe Narasaki took the gold medal in front of his home crowd. He started off well with a second in speed, and after that he started cruising on the bouldering, taking the win with 3 tops and sealed the deal in the lead competition with a second place. 4 points at the end was the lowest score by far, and therefore he took the gold. Austria's Jakob Schubert did enough for the silver medal, winning the lead comp, coming 7th in speed and 5th in bouldering. The only speed specialist in the combined finals was Kazakhstan athlete Rishat Kabulin, who won the speed, came 8th in bouldering and an impressive 5th in lead, a serious medal contender for the men. In the women's comp, it was the unbelievable Slovenian athlete Janja Garnbret who took her 3rd gold of the World Champs. She had to fight for it though, and it all went down to the wire. Janja took 6th in speed, which left her a lot to do. A second place finish in the bouldering meant that she had to top the lead wall for a gold. And of course she kept cool under pressure and finished it off. Second place went to Japanese athlete Akio Noguchi, who came 7th in speed, a dominant 1st in bouldering and 3rd place in lead. So close to her first gold. Great Britain's Shauna Coxey picked up a bronze medal with an incredible 2nd place in speed, 3rd in bouldering with 1 top and 2 zones, and 7th in lead. So, as the dust settles on the World Champs in Tokyo, we now know more of who's qualified for the Olympics. I sort of gave a prelim last week, but it was a bit all over the place because it hadn't finished. So, we know that for the women, Janja Garnbret, Shauna Coxey, Petra Klingler? Yeah, said that right, always mess it up. Alexandra Misalor, Brooke Rabatou, Jessie Piltz and Akio Noguchi, they get guaranteed places for Tokyo Olympics.
Nice.
And for the men, Alex Megos, Jakob Schubert, Rishat Kabulin, Mikael Mawam, Ludovico Fossalai, Sean McCall and Tomoe Narasaki, they get the places for the men's.
Exciting.
It is kind of, isn't it?
Yeah. So how many is that? 6 each?
Yes, 6 each. Now there's a few talking points coming out of the World Champs.
Yep.
Adam Ondra Boltgate.
Adam Ondra Boltgate.
Do you want to tell the people what happened?
The honest truth is I haven't actually seen it, but I know that he stepped on a bolt.
Yeah, I mean that's basically it. He touched a bolt in the I think it was the semi-finals for the combined. I think it was. Might be in the qualifying. Can't remember.
Okay.
There's a lot of controversy with this. People are saying he didn't touch it. People are saying they did touch it.
It's like Bannergate all over again, isn't it?
It's literally that again. Yeah.
And who's involved? Adam Ondra.
Adam Ondra, yeah. So apparently it was appeals from a few teams about it. Kind of regardless of whether he touched it or not, it is irritating. Those bolts are there, but then you've got to have bolts on the wall. It's tricky. But also joining him in Boltgate was Shauna Coxey. So in the lead finals for the combined, she touched a bolt, got chucked down the order.
Interesting. So what if she'd... I mean, do we know if she carried on? Would she have got a better result?
I don't know that. I'm not sure it would have made a difference to that medal situation because I think Akio basically brushed the last hold and Shauna fell off before that. So I don't think it would have made a difference for the medals.
Yeah.
But she's also involved in Boltgate.
What I think is quite interesting is that there are 2 specialised speed climbers in the men's final.
Yes.
Oh, qualified already.
Yeah,
which I think is great.
So Ludovico and Rishat.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
Yeah.
I was looking at Rishat's Instagram because I don't really know him particularly, and he crushes sport climbs outside. So he's really sort of, the difference between he's not speed specialist.
Yeah.
He does other stuff too.
No, I watched this video. He looked pretty good.
Yeah.
And then Sean McCall.
Yeah.
A long time, what's the word? Long time. He wanted the Olympics to happen for a long time, right?
Yeah, he wanted it. He's been involved in the sport for ages, and people regularly write him off. That's what makes.
Well, he's been involved with combined. He's always pushed hard at his speed. He's always worked really, really hard. And seeing the dip that he's had recently in form, I think a lot of people thought it's too late. He's not going to make it, and he's made it.
Yeah.
I'm actually happy for the guy.
I'm chuffed for him too. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Bit gutted Jan Hoyer, can't speak, hasn't
But
made
of course,
through.
they've got 2 more chances to go.
They do. So and
which
also,
are-
well, we've got Will Bosey as well for the Brits, because other Brits, Will Bosey, Molly didn't make it through. Hopefully they will in the future.
Yeah, so those guys, the European guys, got 2 more chances. They've got there's an IFSC event in Toulouse at the end of November, where another 7 places are going to be awarded in each gender, and then after that you've got the regional. No, not regional. They're kind of like
Nationals?
No, but they're not nationals. They're bigger. They're like
Country.
continental.
Continentals.
Continental championships. There's going to be a European one, Australasian one, South American one, American one. So 1 place is up for grabs in all of them as well.
Awesome.
So it's still open. People can still make it. Adam Undra can still make it.
The last talking point is Yanya, because we've got to mention it. 3 golds out of 3 of her events. So bouldering, lead and combined is pretty mega.
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. Well, I mean, like, as Charlie says, and as you said before, you're kind of running out of superlatives. Superlatives. There you go. Anyway, with that great word choice, we're going to move on to the World Youth Championships in Arco. After the World Championship in Japan, it was the turn of the youth and juniors to grab their chance of glory at the iconic climbing town of Arco. In the female youth, 18 to 19-year-olds, it was the recognisable face of Laura Gora. That's right, she's still only 18, who came out on top, narrowly beating Nowanaka France into 2nd place, with Brooke Rabatou coming in 3rd for the US. In the men's youth, it was a Japan 1-2, with Shuta Tanaka taking the gold and Sota Amagasa taking silver, with Alistair Deval of France taking 3rd. In the female youth A, 16-17-year-olds, it was a win for the Ukrainian Nika Potapova, and in the male, it was Hidemasa Nishida who took the win. In the youth B, 14 to 15-year-olds, in the females, it was Oriane Barton of France who took the win, and in the males, sitting on top of a Japanese 1-2-3 was Junta Segiguchi. So amazing dominance there in the youth from the Japanese. So there's so far there's been the lead. There's been 18 medals.
Yeah.
Guess how many the Japanese have won?
All of them.
Well, no.
Right.
8. Which is still pretty impressive.
Yeah, it's well
So
impressive.
they got 1, 2, 3 in like the youth B, and they pretty much got a medal in each podium. And then France are also doing really well. And you recognise a couple of names there. In particular, Brooke Rabatou, who just come off the back of qualifying for the Olympics, goes straight to Arco, gets a bronze.
Pretty cool, isn't it?
Super cool.
The circuit put up a lovely post saying, like, why does he cover the youths? And he was saying, look, a couple of years ago, Tomoe Narasaki and Yanya were very young, winning at the youths. And now they're qualifying and winning for the Olympics. So it's like a look to the future. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's wicked. No, it was a good result and an amazing place. And there's going to be the boulder championships coming up in the speed, so towards the end of the week. So there's another like 5-6 days of it. So stay tuned to the IFSC YouTube channel for those videos.
Now, recently we covered the incredible repeat of Hubble, that classic 9A by UK climber Pete Dawson. And instead of just chilling out and resting, well, he's been continuing to send. Pete went to the legendary and notoriously hard Parasillas Cave in Wales and sent the monster boulder Pilgrimage 8B+. It involves a 7B+ into a 7C, into a 7C+, and finishing with a 7B, a true endurance fest. Having dispatched that, he went sport climbing, and a few days later red-pointed Sea of Tranquility 8C/8C+. A great effort and showing how fit he is right now.
Pete, what a man.
Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, I don't really know who he is, but
He's this legendary, like, slightly underground UK crusher, and just is,
good work, Pete.
crushing.
Nice. Next up, we have got news of another, probably less underground climber, Robbie Phillips. Scottish climber Robbie has completed the Alpine Trilogy, a trio of 3 of the hardest multi-pitches in Europe. The trilogy is made up of 3 routes put up in 1994 by the legends Beat Camelander, Thomas Huber and Stefan Glawich. The routes include Silbergeier 8B+ in the Swiss Ratikon, End of Silence 8B+ in the German Berchtesgaden Alps, and Des Kaisers Nucleider in Austria's Wilde Kaiser. After starting the attempt in 2015 by making an ascent of Silbergeier, he returned 2 years later to complete it, but bad weather hampered their chances and they were only just able to make an ascent of End of Silence. After a hard year of training, Robbie returned this summer to complete his mission with an impressive ascent of Des Kaisers Neukleider, arguably the hardest of the 3. So if you follow Robbie Phillips on Instagram, and he's pretty prolific in a very good way, I'd say, you will have known what he's been up to. So he's completed his Alpine Trilogy. He's also been training very hard. So he did 8C+ Raining Cats and Dogs in Malham Cove this summer. So he's on a bit of a roll. I am looking forward to seeing him climb 9A. I think he's prolifically been climbing trad routes as well. I'm not sure he got the E10 yet, but I want him to be the next Mickey Wolleben of the UK.
And we're going to go and see him
This
soon,
is true.
a couple of
Very
weeks.
true. We're going to go to
Ratho
in Edinburgh. So looking forward to that.
Yeah. Now it's 9B counter time.
8C?
9B counter. So we've actually got some 9Bs. And you had the first one, right?
Yeah, so Jorge Diaz-Rulo has climbed Petanix. It's the first ascent he's proposed, 9B. It's in Rodea in Spain.
He loves that place, doesn't he?
Yeah, I mean, this is his third 9B of the summer. So yeah, he's now not quite winning.
Well, is there one more? Is there another? Is that
Well, there is. There's Jonathan Flo, with it 12 hours ago, made another first ascent in Rodea. It's called Apocalypsis de la Gioconda.
Is that 9B?
9B.
Nice. Okay.
9B.
Well, so that means actually quite exciting. We can put up the top three. So we've got Sebouin on 3. We've got Jorge on 3 as well, and Jonathan Fleur on 2. So things are hotting up on the 9B counter.
Wow.
8C counter.
It's weird that it's happening now in August, which is normally a hot month. And
I think it's Rodella. Those pair are climbing together and they're just crushing it. So Giuliano Cameroni has done Spray of Light. Where is he?
Probably near the top.
He was early on, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Where's
He's here.
Right, so he's got another one, and I scribbled
What
it
was
out.
that?
I scribbled it out because remember it was that V15, it was a V14
Okay.
in Brazil, so
We
he
took it
gets
away
that
from him.
back. Nice one, mate. And also Jimmy Webb's done the same thing, Spray of Light 8C.
Jimmy Webb is here.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh my God, he's off the charts. I honestly don't know what to do about this because the chart, as you can see, for Jimmy, well, you probably can't see, but he's reached the end of it, and we've never had to extend it right before. So I might have to come back with a solution, which will probably just be.
You should have done the old that one.
I should have, but I didn't.
All right.
I'm gonna have to. Next week, there'll probably be a bit of paper on the side.
Okay. So
Yeah.
he's now on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Which means he's smashing it. He's winning. Jimmy Webb on
Is he?
fire. Yep.
Better than Giuliano Cameroni?
Yep.
2, 4, 5,
7.
6, 7. Wow. Well, you know your 8B counter.
I know my 8C counter.
Sorry. Right, Matty Fultz. Matty Fultz has made a very impressive ascent of 14 move. The Creature in the Black Lagoon in the Rocky Mountain National Park. 8C plus V16. Can you find him?
I found Matt Fultz.
2.
He's up 2.
AC plus. AC plus. AC
Oh,
plus.
sorry. Hang on. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, still not winning.
That's an interesting 2.
I made a 1 into a 2, alright? It happens.
Right, media on the EpicTV website. I don't know if you've been keeping track. Matt, have you been keeping track?
Of course.
What am I about to talk about?
You're about to talk about Climb and Fly. New
Climb and Fly.
episode.
New episode.
2.
Well, no, episode 3, because episode 3 is going up today. It's Wednesday.
We haven't talked about episode 2 yet.
You haven't talked about episode 2?
No, we haven't promoted it.
What, did you not promote it last year?
Well, I shared it on Friday, but we haven't.
Okay, let's talk about episode 2.
Yeah.
Episode 3 is coming out today or tomorrow, but episode 2 is also very good because it's climbing and flying in the Dolomites.
First climbing in Dolomites with our gliders on the back, but we don't know yet if we will be able to take off from the top.
Estuvimos en Falsarego, escalamos las torres de Falsarego, vimos que era muy difícil despegar desde arriba porque son torres puntiagudas y que un posible despegue quedaba en el collado y por tanto es meterse en una olla. No era muy recomendable.
So there you go. We have no idea what's actually happening, but we are releasing the 3rd episode, which is them climbing in Jordan, which is amazing and looks incredible. That is going to be released on Thursday, so tomorrow. We just rescheduled it because we can.
Yeah.
So that's that. You got one, haven't you?
I do have one. Now, I was sent a mini documentary who's featuring Carlos Vargas. Now, Carlos is he's a climber. He lives in Bolivia. Did I get it right? Yeah, he lives in Bolivia. And his idea is to sort of bring climbing to Bolivia. So he's built literally a climbing wall on top of his house.
Wow.
He's an instructor. He brings local kids in. He brings everyone in. He bolts new areas. It's really cool little documentary. We can't show you a clip, but it's on the hand-picked section on the EpicTV website. And there's a GoFundMe link in there. So watch the video, get a bit inspired, and chuck him some money if you so want. It's a nice film.
Is he the same Carlos Vargas who played for Mexico in 1999?
I mean, possibly.
How old is he?
What football player for Mexico?
Yeah.
Right?
Or is this guy from Bolivia?
He's from Bolivia, this dude.
Maybe Carlos Vargas is quite a popular name.
Leave a comment below. Is it the same? Is he an international footballer and international climber? Let us know.
Also, leave a comment below if you're watching from Spain. I want to know if there's like Spanish people enjoying, or Spanish-speaking people enjoying the Climb and Fly, because that's very Spanish themed media we've been promoting today.
It is, although Dolomites is in Italy.
Yeah, but it's in Spanish.
Oh, I see, the language.
Climb and Fly,
That's true, yeah.
Yeah, so...
You speak Spanish, don't you?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Un poco.
Shop restock and updates on stuff. Arc'teryx, because we've got new Arc'teryx gear. I love a new Arc'teryx gear. So I wanted to bring your attention to one item of clothing because I want it. Thorium AR
Thorium.
hoodie for men. Now I love a down jacket. I really do. This thing combines synthetic and down.
Wow.
So in the areas that's super sweaty and horrible, it's synthetic, and then there's down in other bits.
So like under here.
Yeah, the armpit.
Synthetic.
And, like, up there.
Synthetic.
Shoulders for the backpack.
I mean, generally speaking, I am
Just
all over sweat.
all synthetic.
Yeah.
It's not cheap, and I really, really want one. Look at the colours. It's like it's orangey, blacky, goldy. I like that.
You know when we did that video about like, we talked through the different types of jackets? The thorium never came up.
Never came up, but the AR did.
Okay.
The thorium is the name, AR is the category.
Okay.
Can't remember what it means though. Don't ask me. Don't ask me.
What does it mean?
Don't know. BD also restock. If you want some shiny gear, there's a restock of all the BD stuff, cams, you know, quick draws, all that malarkey.
Yeah. BD, love BD.
I genuinely love BD, yeah. We talk about him a lot, but I do like him.
What else we got? We're going to go to the Frasasi Climbing Festival. We've got to talk about that.
Yeah, and then comment of the week.
Okay, so Frasasi Climbing Festival, if you don't know, I'm sure you do, but we're going to go next week, is a massive climbing festival on the west coast of Italy, east coast of Italy.
I wish it was on the west.
Yeah, it would be much closer. We are heading there next week with...
Bouldering Bobat.
Sing it.
Dab Rats.
Sing it more.
Stefano Casolfi. That alpinist dude, I can't remember the name of.
Jacopo Lacca?
No. Well, Jacopo Lacca.
Who's the alpinist dude?
You know, you said him.
Oh, yeah. I sing this guy.
Can't remember his name.
Can't remember his name. Denis Rubko. Denis Rubko. He's a Russian man who's Matt's going to interview.
I'm really...
Have you ever seen an interview of Denis Rubko? I mean, he's like one of the hardest guys in the world.
Is he scary?
I think if he likes you, he's not scary.
I will seduce him with my
You
charm.
will charm her on.
Comment of the week?
Comment of the week. What's your comment of the week?
So, this comment is...
Just let's remind people what comment of the week is.
Comment of the week is the best, funniest comment that we find on the last week's news show. So if it's not comments on all the videos, it's just a news show from last week.
Yeah.
And my one is from Computer Man Dan Miller. Stunning name, mate. And he simply says, we need an E10 counter. I hate the 8C counter. I want an E10 counter.
I mean, but we can't replace it. We'd have to keep the 8C counter.
No, we scrap it. Pure 8E10.
Yeah.
Pure 9B. That's what I want to do next year.
What, just 9B and E10?
9B and E10. We've done 8C. It doesn't work. It's ridiculous. It's impossible. Let's just cut our losses and go E10.
I like the 8C counter. It keeps us busy. Keeps us on the toes.
Exactly. We've missed
You don't
so
like being on
much
your toes.
stuff. I have an email literally like this of all our mistakes that we should correct at some point, which we haven't done.
But that's interaction. We're just like, by making mistakes, we're encouraging people to get in touch with us.
That's the reason, yeah.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
my favourite comment is, did anyone else see the thumbnail of this vid and think they were looking at a little blue man climbing into a volcano? We don't really know what that means because the thumbnail was a yellow man.
Yeah.
Maybe he's a bit colorblind. Disco Steve 82. I mean, I liked your comment before, and now I like your comment even more. Disco Steve.
Because you don't know what he's talking about.
No, I just like his name. Disco Steve 82.
It's a good name.
Born the same year as me. Disco. Good job, man.
Good year.
That's it. Have a great weekend.
We'll do. You too.
Go.
It's got a couple of days left, haven't we? Thursday, Friday. We're hump day. Well done.
All right.
See you soon.